Hello everybody, it's me, Skullcrusher21. I'm here on my Xbox home. Yes, and today I'm going to be playing This War of Mine, The Little Ones. Now, this is a new series that I'm going to be doing on my channel called This War of Mine, Family Survival. Now, when the game loads up, I'll explain everything of what this Let's Play is going to consist of. And I think it's a very unique kind of Let's Play because I don't think anybody has really done this yet. This kind of like survival, where like you create a family and you have to survive a finite amount of days. And I just thought it was really cool, and I wanted to do a Let's Play on it. So skip all this. In Modern War, you will die like a dog for no good reason. That is very true. Alright, it's automatic save and all that stuff. So constant loading is annoying. Yeah, but yeah, you can take. Alright, so here we go. And so I'm going to write my own story. You have a chance to write your own story. And you have a chance to pick four out of every single character. And what's cool about the little ones is you get, this is one of the options of the little ones, you can also choose children. And some children come with their own in pairs. So like a parent, like an adult, and a kid. And you can also create your own character, and I created Dante, who is a photographer, and it gives him the skill Keen Eye for Detail, which it makes him spot other things that other people wouldn't see, like hidden stuff. There's also there's a couple of things that you could choose from. I'm not sure which each one's good, except I know the police officer is good with guns. Computer specialist, I think, works with technological stuff. Forester, not really sure. Pharmacist, I think, whatever. You get their physique. I feel like I went with this. His best looks at this because he best looks like a photographer to me. So, yes, whatever. So he's gonna be my first person, and my second two are going to be Lydia and Irina, because Irina has the green thumb ability, which allows her to plant stuff, like plant vegetables and stuff, using less water or any materials like that. And a third part of this is giving your created character, so the rules are, you have to create your own character, you can give them whatever you want. This is the first rules. So, you have to create your own character, give him male or female, you have to give them a trait, a name, and a physique and portrait. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you have to get one of these kids with a pair. So they have someone to look up to, along with you. Or if you don't want to, you have to have at least a kid. You can't do this without any kids. So either a kid with a pair or a kid alone. And you have to give your created character either a girlfriend or boyfriend, and they can be gay, it doesn't matter, because it's alright with that, nothing wrong with that. And so, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my guy straight. So, my character is his girlfriend is going to be Katya, and you can choose how many days you want till ceasefire, but I don't think doing 20 is going to matter because that's not much of a challenge. I'd say go at least 35 to 55, but for me I'm going to do 50. You can choose your own difficulty. City map, I created my own called Loot Galore, where the minimum is 14, but I chose 16. And these are just all the places that's what's going to happen. And winter, I'm going to do halfway through. You can choose when you want winter to come as well. So winter, I believe it's going to be halfway through. It's going to be moderate all the way, so it's normal. And so now I have the father, the alleged father of Lydia, even though it's canon that she does have a father, but you don't get to play as him, I think. So we got Lydia and Irene, and her grandmother, Lydia, or aunt. We have her father, Dante, and his girlfriend, Katya. So that's going to be my story. Yes, I want to override my stuff. And for this, you can do whatever you want, whatever combination you want, as long as the kid has a father and mother, or two fathers and two mothers, whichever you prefer. and they have to be able to like look up to that person as a like they'll make dialogue and stuff for that, but a lot of skip tape, it's just like a pan in of the whole thing, so you're not really missing much. War has been raging for countless months. The besieged city has been excuse me, has been reduced to a sea of ruins by constant shelling. Going outside during daylight is like inviting snipers to target practice. Everything is in short supply, and what little aid reaches the city is seized by the most ruthless and best armed. Few residents were lucky enough to flee. The unlucky ones who missed the last refugee convoy are left to fend for themselves. Ordinary people huddling in the ruins, relying on each other to survive. Alright, so we have Lydia, who's sad. Our new home has broken windows, and there are big holes in the walls. I'm sometimes cold, but I have a place out of the range of my things. Alright, so we have Irina, who's already slightly wounded, so that's not good. Okay, zooming out of the way. That's not good, she's already wounded, and she's not even that good for guard. So, she's gonna be digging through rubble, and we're gonna make a bed soon. Alright, so we have Katya, who has bargaining skills, and Dante, who has keen eye for supply, keen eye for detail. Basically, what Katya's ability gives her is the ability to make good deals with people for less material. So she's really good, like if you want to trade good stuff. Come on. Annoying, the console controls are annoying. So, alright, good start so far. Alright, what am I doing? So I'm just gonna play as Katya right now. I'm just gonna gather as much. Oh, here we go. Vegetables already. Not bad, not bad. Better than my last one. Trying to complete a run on the family survival. So that's saying a lot. Let's start playing. Alright, Dante, you just dig. Alright, lockpick herbs. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Anyone living here? Are they dead? That is a horrible thought for a child. Alright, we got raw food. And what's cool about the kids is that they can scavenge as well. But they can only do some. Oh, another lockpick. There we go. But they can only do so much. Like, you can teach them to do other things, but I'm not sure how to do that. So, just to keep her from being sad, I'm just gonna have her play. There you go. Do a little drop. Oh, you got through. Cool. No. Alright, they know I was on video. Right, it's kind of boring. Melon? I think that's what she said, melon, I don't know. That might have been. Alright, so what do we got here? Alright, more components, more components, parts, more components and wood. Sorry. Parts of the gear. These are parts, these are components. Alright. Got a lot of good stuff so far. Really wow. Alright, you are gonna go in the house so you don't get spotted. Dante is done. I'm gonna hold off on lock picking just for now. And I'm actually going to make a bed. Boom. So to make a bed, just so, Irina has a place to sleep and heal up. And what else? I might make another bed, just so. What am I trying to say? Alright, I might make another bed. So. Lydia can sleep in it. But right now, just to get this out of the way, I want to create a rainwater collector and a filter. Just so like I can have it and I won't have to worry about it later on. Like I know it's a... Yeah, alright, so... Sorry Lydia, but Auntie needs her sleep. Katia, you are going to, before the day is over, build us a filter. Still sad. I'm gonna make her something just so she's not sad anymore. Because you gotta keep children happy. Whilst there is health pay. Alright, not too bad. So, just so she can have a little fun. So Lydia can have a little bit of fun. We're gonna give her a swing. Let's read some miles while we're at this. Poor Lydia, what she has to go through. First her mother leaves her, and now this. There are so many bad people in the world. I tell you, and to think that this sweet girl has one of them as her mother. Sorry, you probably have enough on your mind already. I joke that I always had a better way to plant it than with people. I love to help them grow, lush, healthy, delicious. So yeah, obviously her mother left, and now Katia is her new quote-unquote mother. I grew up in this city, but went abroad to study and started working as a reporter. I've been away for years when the troubles escalated into a war. I was picked to write reports on it. I had volunteered anyway. I was so anxious to check on my parents, but it was too late. I found my house in ruins, and my family had disappeared. I've been looking for them ever since. That is deep. Alright, Dante, what do you got to say? I came to Porygon in business. I met a young, lovely model. I agreed for a photo session with her, as I thought she was exceptional and expected. She would make a great career. We met a couple of times before and after the photo shoot. Unfortunately, war put an end to all of them. I don't know what happened to that girl, but I got stuck here and with no way to get back home. I'm afraid I might not make it out here alive. Wow. Very, very deep. Alright, Lydia. What did you get for your birthday? I got a pram for my... whatever. I got a pram for my doll and a t-shirt with a princess on it from my daddy. I don't know what my mom will give me. She's not living at home anymore, and now she won't find us here. Daddy says he left her a message, but he didn't know what address to use. But he says he'll let her know somehow. I hope she'll come back. She comes back and stays with me. Even if she doesn't have any presents. I know it's hard to get presents now. Oh, I want to hold off on that one, but yeah. But I think you got a new mom now. You have Katia, who is strangely Dante's new girlfriend. You moved on quite quick. Moved on fast, somehow. And I think the last thing I'm going to make is a radio, just so we can see we can hear what's going on in the place. I'm gonna lock this door. And Dante, you'll start to go on that, and Lydia, you're gonna have fun on a swing. Console controls so much. All right, so with the water with the rainwater collector, you can when you create a filter, you can get 4 water at a time. So that's pretty good. There you go. You have a swing. You can collect 4 water at a time, and it's helpful if you're running low. The rebel leader has instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Failure to comply could result in death. What else we got? We are expecting the temperatures to gradually increase in the upcoming days. You're welcome to change. Here, despite desperate counterattacks by the rebels trying to lift the siege of Porygon, the city remains cut off. Government forces do not allow any aid to reach the city, claiming it would end up in rebel hands. And music's playing. And I think that's all I'm gonna do today. Create a chair. Make some fuel. It takes a lot of components to make fuel, and it just takes 1 wood. which is helpful, but I'm going to create a stove when people start to get hungry. And a simple heater won't be used yet. And the moonshine still, it will be used. I'll try my best to make a pure alcohol dispenser and gardens. And possibly herbs and like cigarette stuff, because what I'm trying to do is become traders. Where we can trade alcohol and cigarettes for good supplies in the 50 days. Because 50 days is a long time. It's a decent amount of time to collect materials, enough materials to... Is there anything else out here? No. It's a good enough time to collect the materials that we need to, like, create this stuff. So, that's my plan. You're gonna be done with this by the time... Actually... Yes, you are. Good job. Yeah. So... Here we go, the knight. Now, both Katia and Dante can... Your career character will have a default of 12. Alright, so we have the abandoned cottage and the shelled cottage. So I think I'm going to go with the shelled, and I'm going to have Katia go, only because Dante seems like a better guard. You know, Irina's slightly wounded. They're gonna sleep together for now. Alright, so that, and I don't need the lockpick. I'm gonna my goal is to get a good amount of food and parts and components, only because we're running a little bit low on it. So let's go. The house is still burning. Is it safe to go inside? Who knows? Alright, so off to a good start. Good. Oh, that's even better. There we go. Obviously, most of this stuff I'm going to be dropping anyway. That's a shame because they're rich me. Alright, so definitely want to get food and the water. Now, the sugar we don't need yet, only because looking herbs, not yet. I'm going to check around this house a little bit more. Toy, a broken toy. That's for the kids, because they can craft their own toys and stuff. But I'm going to hold on to the herbal meds. Could be good. But I don't think right now. I'm going to come back with a shovel. I'm going to create a shovel. Like in the metal workshop, I'm going to come back. I think that's about almost even. Like, I want to come back with food, mostly. But, like, first, I want to come back with food, and I'll kind So what I want to do is, just run the exit. The controls are driving me nuts, so text our friend. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, like I'm saying, I want to get food, and I want to go back. I'm definitely going back. Like, that is a definite, because that is a lot of good stuff. Hey, look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. Alright, so she's hungry. Everyone's hungry. And 2 are tired. Katia, can I go with you on the next time, please? I do not think so. Alright, so first things first. So we got the water, so we have 18 water, good. A little low on components and parts, but now we have food. And people can go about 3 days before they start to get very hungry. So after the next scavenging, I'll create the stove. For right now, I just want to create a filter and dig out the rest of this and make sure people can actually sleep too. You're not even wounded anymore. You got it. Dante, you are going to sleep. And Irina, since you did nothing yesterday, you're going to be doing all the work. You make a bed. Katia, you're going to just listen to stuff. For a minute. That's right, classical music. I don't think Lydia can really do anything right now. But I will show you what happens when a kid goes to the crafting thing. With the ball and jumper. And you need a broken toy. You need toys. So, yeah. Let's build that. Alright. Now, you know what? Katia is going to put in a filter, and I don't know how to teach kids like this. You know what? Actually, let me try this. Lydia. No, I was going to this one. It was a proper bed, not I'm going to like this one. Don't be spoiled, Lydia. We were dealing with this now. Alright, thank you, Lauren. How do you teach it? I just stop. No. Keep putting in. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it. It's supposed to take so long. Yes, it kind of is. Alright, so that bed's done. Irina, get to work. I'm gonna hold off on this. That's all of our materials. Katia, you get to sleep. Unless the trainer comes, then we don't really have much stuff to give him today. Okay, those two are asleep. You're just gonna run around. Father Katia. Right. Irina, you're just gonna dig in the rubble. So, like, for a while. We have, but what do you mean we need it? You're gonna be making vegetables soon. Like, late in the future, you're gonna be making us vegetables. So don't be complaining. Alright, so by the end of today, of day 2, like the start of night 2, I'm going to, end the video off. But right now it's going pretty well. I'm enjoying this a lot. It's really fun. It's a good game. Only I sometimes say, oh, Dante's awake. So he's still hungry. Again, nothing. And I only need 3 more parts and 2 more components to make this. To upgrade it. Which really isn't bad at all. It's just that I would like to have a mod so I can make something. So, you luck with this. But I don't care. I'll make more lockpicks. They don't take much to make. So I just want to open up that cabinet just for the hell of it. I want to see what's actually in there. Let's see what we can get. Hey, look at that. Maybe books are something that we use for fuel, but they can also be used to, like, keep people happy. But we also have medication in case anything gets sick. And some water to get 1 minute. Hey, dude. You know, let me get back to you because I'm in the middle of something. There'll be a few more minutes. Alright. No, it's all good, it's all good. Alright, see you in a bit. Sorry, friend. Friend calling. It's like a live stream right now. I just do like all this random stuff while recording. It's like a live stream, I swear. Lydia, come on, I'm trying to work here. Right. Oh, we got another cabinet. How cool. Right. Jewelry and sugar. And jewelry can be used to be traded, so that's not a terrible item. And that's not. So, alright, nobody's tired. Everybody's hungry, but nobody's sad, tired, all that BS. Too bad I didn't miss anything on the radio. Probably didn't. Nope, nothing missed. So, I believe that is really it. I mean, I don't think the trader was coming today, but I'm going to check, because if you miss out on him, it could be bad, because you would miss out on some stuff. Are you coming today, trader? Are you coming? I must know. Nah, it's almost night, he's not gonna come. Going back inside. Alright, so I think that is it for this video. This is going to be a really fun series, I hope. I hope everything goes well. I'll discuss some more rules as I make them up, as I go along. I'm the Skullcrusher 21. We got some more places now. The Decrepit Squad, all this stuff. But I'm going to go back to the Shelled Cottage and get the rest of the materials that I need. So, without further ado, I'm the Skullcrusher 21 with this war of mine, and I will see you guys later.